Facebook, through social media, through plant-based gatherings. There really is a growing number of individuals within the UK, health professionals, both doctors, nurses, dietitians, who really are recognising the power that nutrition, particularly plant-based nutrition, can have on our health.
Hello, health-conscious viewers. A warm welcome to our program.
Dr. Shireen Kassam,
The Nutritionally Complete Whole Food Vegan Diet, Part 1 of 2. I am Vilma Medero from Boston, USA. The good people of Boston and I join together with you in wishing that our world soon enjoy everlasting tranquility and peace. When you go food shopping these days, you are sure to see the word vegan on some packaged products. As a matter of fact, you will find there are more and more vegan items available.
This is also true in restaurants,
Where the demand of plant-based options is on the rise. People who are vegan consume only plant-based foods and avoid eating anything from an animal, including dairy, honey, eggs, and gelatin. You may wonder why a growing number of individuals are choosing this benevolent and healthful diet. Some people become vegan after they learn about factory farms, like dairy operations where cows are harshly exploited to get the maximum output of milk. Finding this unbearably cruel, they look for alternative others choose a plant-based diet for health reasons. Multiple studies has demonstrated consuming meat increase the risk of major health problems over time. On today's program, we are honored to feature Dr.
Shireen Kassam,
a consultant hematologist at King's College Hospital in London, United Kingdom. She specializes in the care of people suffering from lymphoma, which is cancer of the lymphatic system. Dr. Kassam advocates a whole food vegan diet and enjoys informing patients and health professionals about the lifestyle's benefits. In our two-part series, she will describe the advantages of the whole food vegan diet and cover other important topics related to veganism and health. Why did Dr. Kassam choose to become vegan? Let's now hear her story.
I became vegan about 4.5 years ago, predominantly for the ethical reasons. I've been vegetarian since 2001, and finally I became aware of the dairy and the egg industry, and once I had the knowledge, I just decided to stop eating those products. But as a consequence of that, I needed to educate myself really in how to keep healthy through nutrition and what vegan nutrition is. And I mean, my interest was initially spurred by watching Forks Over Knives, which is an excellent documentary about the role of nutrition in health. So I read papers and books. I've attended conferences, watched lots more documentaries, and so that's what got me very interested in nutrition. And once you understand the science behind nutrition and health, it's something that you really feel that you need to share, because doctors currently are not taught about the amazing effects you can have on your body purely through your nutritional choices.
As numerous studies have shown, meat consumption causes a wide range of serious medical conditions like stroke, heart disease, diabetes, hypertension, rheumatoid arthritis, and various cancers. Industrial, carcinogenic chemicals, antibiotics, and toxins from the environment, all of which accumulate in the bodies of animals raised on factory farms can be transferred to the humans who eat them. Research published in the American Medical Association's JAMA Internal Medicine Journal found that in a population of 130,000 people in the U.S. who were tracked over a 30-year period,
The vegans in the group had substantially longer lives
as compared to the meat eaters.
What we should be advocating is a whole food plant-based diet, mainly relying on whole plant foods, minimizing oils and refined sugars. And we have, as I say, we have to lead by example and teach people the science and the reasons for the healthy nutrition that we're advocating.
Whole plant foods are unprocessed or minimally processed vegetable, fruits, whole grain, beans, legumes, nuts, and seeds. Some may wonder whether a whole food plant-based diet provides sufficient protein. There is a common myth that plant proteins are incomplete or lacking one or more of the 8 essential amino acids that are necessary for optimum health.
Our bodies are capable of synthesizing
A majority of amino acids utilized by the body, also known as non-essential amino acids. We only need to supply the missing ones through our diet. In his letter published in the American Heart Association's journal Circulation, famed vegan American physician, nutrition expert, and author Dr. John McDougall confirmed all plant food has a complete amino acid composition. We'll pause now briefly for a few important messages. And when we return, we'll hear more from Dr. Kassam. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television. Welcome back to Dr.
Shireen Kassam,
The Nutritionally Complete Whole Food Vegan Diet, Part 1 of 2, on Supreme Master Television.
As we heard earlier, Dr. Kassam was profoundly inspired by the American documentary Forks Over Knives,
which made her appreciate the role that plant-based nutrition plays in the maintaining robust health and preventing diseases. In Forks Over Knives, researchers and doctors unveil the results of scientific studies proving that a whole food vegan diet can protect us from many chronic diseases and often help reverse them. Dr. Matthew Leatherman, featured in the film, points out that the 8 essential amino acids are readily available in plant foods. This means it is easy to get sufficient protein from a whole food vegan diet. Dr. Alona Pulde, also in the film, mentions that plant-strong diets give children the proper nourishment to stimulate their growth
and fortify their overall health, not only as children,
but later as adults, with an in-depth understanding of the connection between the plant-based nutrition and health.
Dr. Kassam began her efforts
to share this invaluable information with the public. Let's find out more about her activities.
You've published a website, plantbasedhealthprofessionals.com.
I thought it would be good to have a website where we can share information, share the latest science, connect individuals, maybe have a directory of plant-based health professionals within the UK, because as far as I can see, there isn't a resource that is UK-based that covers health, nutrition, particularly with a focus on plant-based nutrition. And so far, I've used it to highlight some important papers in the field, highlighted some nutritional events that are coming up, including one of my own, which we'll talk about. And yes, make it a way of sharing and educating public and health professionals about nutrition.
More and more stories reveal the fact that a healthy vegan diet can prevent, treat, and even reverse many of the chronic diseases people suffer from today. Dr. Kassam shared with us that one of her patients bettered his overall medical conditions with the help of the plant-based lifestyle.
I've had a recent patient completed chemotherapy for lymphoma and asked me about diet, and I obviously pointed to him and his wife to the resources around plant-based nutrition. So they went away, educated themselves, and came back and told me that they have been plant-based. And actually that was 2 years ago. So they've been fully plant-based for 2 years. So both of them have lost vast amounts of weight, so up at probably around 20 kilograms. My patient's blood pressure has now come down such that he's reduced the number of tablets from 2 to 1. They both feel energized and vitalized. And particularly my patient, who's obviously been through rounds of chemotherapy, radiotherapy, actually is loving life and enjoying it, and puts a lot of that down to his nutrition and diet choices.
We are grateful to Dr. Shireen Kassam for taking the time to share her valuable insights on nutrition and health, as well as her efforts to promote a whole food vegan diet. Please join us Monday, April 30th, for the conclusion of our 2-part series featuring Dr. Kassam here on Supreme Masters Television.
For more information on Dr. Kassam's work, please visit plantbasedhealthprofessionals.com and facebook.com/whole food plant-based nutrition.
Cordial friends, thank you for watching our program today. Next up is Be Loving and Kind, Part 3 of 8, on Between Master and Disciples. May you be blessed with eternal beauty, health, and virtue. For more details, please visit suprememastertv.com/HL.